Hey everybody, it's your Uncle Bear. Happy, Wednesday morning, January 22nd, 2025. I am in beautiful, tongue-in-cheek, Laredo, Texas. Waiting to get unloaded. And, apparently I'm waiting for a truck to come up from Mexico to get my load, so apparently I sit here and wait until they get here and I can play warehouse. Anyway, that's alright. I get paid for that. Anyway, a little tip for the four-wheel drivers out there. When you pass, I noticed this more and more. You know, a lot of the younger truck drivers, newer truck drivers anyway, have a habit of pulling over on the shoulder of the road, whatever road it is, and taking their 30-minute break there. And number one, that's a bad idea. If you're broke down, if there's something you need to check, something like that, okay. But as far as just pulling over to take your 30-minute break on the side of the road, that's a bad idea. That's the message to those truck drivers. Now, for the four-wheelers out there, when you go to pass a truck, you're on the interstate, and you go to pass a truck, I notice that a lot of you, will come zooming up behind us, and then when you get out in the passing lane, you just it seems like you take forever to go around us. Don't do that, okay? When you if you're going to pass us, get around us as quickly as possible for a couple different reasons. Number one, you don't know how much freight is in that trailer, if any. So that trailer's not, that trailer may be nice and light, and all it would take is a really good gust of wind to come up and catch that driver off guard, which it shouldn't, but it sometimes does anyway, and that trailer may come over into that passing lane. Get around us. We don't want to hit you, okay? Second reason is, when you're taking forever to get around us, next thing you know, other cars have come up behind you, or trucks, or whatever, and that truck now has three or four vehicles in the hammer lane passing him, and son of a gun, look up ahead. Here's that truck driver on the side of the road, broke down. Okay, I can't move over because everybody's creeping along in the hammer lane and not getting around me in an expedient fashion. Get the hell around me. Get back over in the right lane, or do what you're getting. Stay out in the hammer lane, actually, if there's somebody on the side of the road. And I say broke down truck, but if it's a four-wheeler sitting there on the side of the road, I want to move over too, because I don't want to run over anybody. And I don't want to scare anybody. If that's your mother or your sister sitting on the side of the road, or your daughter, you don't want me buzzing 3 inches off the door of that vehicle with an 80,000-pound vehicle, do you? I sure wouldn't want my wife to be there. That'd be kind of scary for them. So anyway, get around us, get it done, and move on down the road, okay? That's the safest way to do it. Quit dilly-dallying. Everybody have a great day and be safe out there, all right? And continue sending prayers to the people in North Carolina and in California for these fires. And today, keep everybody in the southern states that are suffering from freezing rain and blizzard conditions, keep them in your prayers also. Louisiana, they don't have the equipment to move snow. They don't have the equipment to get out there and handle the ice either. And the people sure as hell don't know how to drive in that. So if you are in one of those southern states, stay home. Unless you're in the medical profession or law enforcement, where you have to get out in that crap, just stay home. stay home. We don't need unnecessary loss of life over an ice storm. It'll be gone in a day or two. Okay, you guys will be back up to your normal warm temperatures, and everything will be hunky-dunky. But don't risk it if you don't have to. All right, I hate to see anybody die over stupid stuff. So, and you do not need to go to the store and empty out the bread and milk sections. Okay, it's only going to be a day or two, and trust me, if you've already done that, you're not alone. They do it in every blizzard up in South Dakota. We get blizzards all the time, and they only last a day or two, and back to normal. But then you got a bunch of bread and milk. Why? You know, and unless you're going to use it before it spoils, why have it? Talk to you later, folks.